Yes, Plunder, what is it?
The new 1.8 version is out. The new 1.8 version is out.
Wait, Mojang released 1.8?
Yes, Eddie, where have you been? Everybody's talking about it, even in the video. Yes, Eddie, where have you been? Everybody's talking about it, even in the video.
Alright, Plunder, I'll get that video out there. I know they're waiting on it.
Ahoy y'all, and welcome to another video with the one and only Lady. How is everybody today? Today we are taking a look at the new 1.8 features. I'm not going to show them all, mainly just the blocks and some of the new mobs that they have. So without further ado, let's take a look. So as you can see, I am standing here with some of my friends here. These are the new armor stands. They're really cool. You place armor on them, and as you can see, the one you can place a skull or any of the mob heads on them. I'm anxious to see if when the servers are updated, if we can actually put our own skulls on them. Hopefully so. That'll be pretty cool. Next, we're going to take a look at the new banners. As you can see, they come in all the colors, which is really nice in themselves. But the other nice feature that they have with these is you can add up to 6 dies, or you can also, as you can see in this one, you can place a skull, one of the skulls, and create something. These are our TI banners, that's what I'm calling those. There's my beach towel, and then I did a creeper, and then just a design there. I'll place a link to the wiki for this to show all the different variations. You can imagine that it's unlimited on what you can do with these banners and designs and things. Basically, you can add up to 6 designs on one banner, and they act as like signs. You can place them on doors, you can place them on the ground, and they're rotatable, so if you place them sideways, they sit sideways, which is really nice. The other thing too with these banners is you can hang them low and you can only see half the banner. As you can see, it doesn't affect the block underneath. You can place them like so and have only half the banner showing. And they move. They have animation with them, which is really nice. So yeah, you can craft those and make all kinds of cool little stuff. Alright, let's take a look at some of the new blocks that they have. A lot of people are already familiar with these. I think these were like one of the first things added when they started the snapshot. But you have the different new stones that they've added, and there they are. I'll just click and show you. These are, found natural, and then you can craft them and make the polished version of each. And that's what they look like there. I'm not crazy about these myself. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see some builds with these. I don't care for the colors, but again, it's one of them things. I might see it in a build and love it. So those are the new stones. Here we've always had the red sand came out a while back, but they've added the blocks to match. So you have the stairs and the slab and the chiseled and so forth and so on, and these are craftable in game now. So that's nice. Again, I'm not crazy about that orangey reddish color, but it's kind of nice that they have the extra blocks to match that now. Okay, so here are blocks that used to only be found natural and you could not craft them, and now these blocks are craftable in game. So to start, we have the mossy stone brick, and to do the crafting for that, it's stone brick and vines. And then we have the chiseled stone brick, and you can craft those with 2 stone brick slabs. And we have the cracked stone bricks, and those can be made with a stone brick by smelting them in a furnace. And let's toggle this downfall here. Alright, and then the final one we have is the moss stone. Moss stone is done with cobblestone and vines. oceans. All right, so that's pretty exciting for survival folks because these could only be found natural, and now you can actually craft them. Here we have the new dirt block. It's called Coarse Dirt. It looks a lot similar to the regular dirt block, just slightly darker. The difference with this coarse block is grass will not grow on these. And you can craft them by mixing 2 dirt and 2 gravel. Crafting them with 2 dirt and 2 gravel, you can actually make the coarse dirt block. Again, could be useful in a lot of, design things if you don't want grass to grow over the block. Otherwise, I'm not sure that this really, has any effect in the game whatsoever. There's not really much you can do with it. It's just found natural, or you can craft it. All right, the next block we have, and I think this is probably the most talked about that people are waiting for, is the slime blocks. They act as a trampoline, if you will, which is a lot of fun, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And they are craftable with slime balls. And yeah, so let's take a look here. We're gonna walk down and drop down. Whee! Pretty cool, right? And the nice thing is in survival, you don't take any fall damage with this if you land on a slime block. But yeah, I can see a lot of people having fun with the new slime block. The next blocks that we have are found in the oceans. The prismarine blocks. Again, I'm not crazy about these colors, and I don't know why. I do like the sea lantern. It basically is another light source block, and it is a bit animated, as you can see there in the center. I think it's nice that they've added another light block in the game, because I feel like glowstone and the redstone lamp, and then you had the beacon and some other things, but I do like that they've added this. All right, so the next thing we're taking a look at, which I personally was excited to see, is new doors. I don't know why this was never added before until now. Because of being in creative, it's nice to have, hello, Mr. Sheep. He's going to try to come over in the video. But yeah, so it's nice to have these extra doors in different designs. We'll take a look. I'll grab each one. So they're based on the color of wood that you use to craft it. So that was the spruce, and then the birch, and then the jungle, acacia, and the dark oak door. And also, again, very cool feature, these doors are stackable. See that? You can actually have them stacked in your inventory now. That's really, really nice. I like that they've done that. The other thing is when you craft a door now, it creates 3 doors when you craft it instead of 1. So you get a little bit more for your buck there with the doors. So that's nice. Alright, so the next thing we're going to take a look at is the new sponge block. Everybody is aware that we've always had the sponge block. It's been in the creative mode, but has never been in the survival mode, and is now found in the ocean. Again, I don't think it really provides any sort of benefit in survival, and I don't think, at least I know for a fact, I've never seen a lot of people build with it. But there is a new sponge, and it's called the wet sponge, and as you can see, it is dripping water. Yeah, so again, not sure what I would do with these blocks, but they are found in the game now. And now we're looking at the new fence and fence gates. Again, very cool that they've added these in the different wood types. You had the acacia, the dark oak, the jungle, the birch, and the spruce. And of course, you know, these are the fence gates that all match, which is really nice. So yeah, that is now in the game and craftable. We're going to take a look at the new mobs that are in the game. We have the rabbit, the guardian, They're found in the ocean. And the endermite, I don't know much about the endermite. I haven't actually looked on the wiki to see what they do or what they're for or where they're found, for that matter. But let's take a look at the rabbit. They're so cute. The only thing is you cannot make these a pet, I don't believe. Which I don't understand. I mean, a rabbit, come on. Don't you want to make it a pet? Who doesn't want a pet rabbit, right? But they're really cute. And I believe you have 1 in 1 millionth chance of breeding like a killer rabbit, I think. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. But yeah, you can breed them just like the other mobs, or the other animals, and you have that chance of getting that one angry one. But they are a bit cute. I like them. Hippity hoppity. Easter's not even close, but yeah. And then we have the Guardian. Now, this is pretty cool. This thing is pretty neat looking. So, he's a bit feisty when he's out of water. And I don't know if he's like searching for water, but it seems like every time I have spawned one on land, they hop around vigorously trying to locate water. Let's see if he does. Come on, guy, you're getting close. Get in the water. Your gills are going to dry out and you're going to die. Alright, he's not making it over to the water, so let me spawn one in the water and show you. And when they're in the water, they are a bit more peaceful. Oh, look, he did. Oh, there's my friend. And they are aggressive mobs, so they can hurt you. They remind me of like a jellyfish, like they spray out tentacles to try and kill you. Let's see, I'm gonna go into survival and let's see if they try to kill me. Ooh, there it goes. I wonder if it has any sound. I have my sound off. Alright, let's see if they have any sound. Oh yeah, it does. Hear it? That's cool. So that is the Guardian, and they're found in the ocean. And lastly, we have the endermite. Reminds me a lot of a silverfish, but it doesn't look like a silverfish. Let me go into... I want to see if they are... Yeah, they're aggressive. I had not checked that before, but yeah, they kind of remind me of a silverfish. So maybe they're kind of found in the same area. Maybe they're found down in the mines or something. But yeah, they definitely sound like the silverfish. So it must be the brother or sister of the silverfish. Alright, and the next thing we're going to take a look at is the beacon lights. You can change the beam light. That is really cool. And it can be done by placing glass. You can use glass blocks and the glass panes as well. Here is one shown with just the colored glass, the light blue. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, the light blue. And as you can see, it changes the color, which is really neat. And if you mix two colors together, like red and blue, make purple, it changes the light beam to purple. And we can break that one off and you see it change to blue. There you go. Alright guys, so that is just a little sneak peek of some new items that are in the 1.8. There are some other new features in the 1.8 that I have not shown you. One thing, as I know, there's a new potion that you can craft. Some of the mobs act a little different. I believe the spiders are a little bit faster now, and when you punch like skeleton and zombies, instead of them getting pushed back, they go straight up now. And some other many other little tweaks that they've done to the game, or other new little things that they've done. And I'm not going to go over everything. What I'll do is I'll leave a link down below, and you can take a look at some of the other new features. And I'll try to leave some links to like the wiki for the banners for you, so you can get to those. and take a look at, because the variation is endless with those banners, with designs and things like that. So guys, if you like this video, please consider to give it a like, share this video with your friends, and if you are not yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and also links below on our website. Come and take a look. If you've never visited Treasure Island, we have many servers that you can choose from, and we just have a great community. So come and take a look, and yeah, I hope to see you in game. See you in another video.